Moribito. This is an interesting one. I don't really know how to classify it. I'd almost look at it as sort of like a Romance to the Three Kingdoms-esque sort of thing. I mean, I think it takes place in like some feudal Japan thing. I don't know. I don't even think it's a true story. It's just some random anime that I happened to find. I heard about it when I was on the internet on Wikipedia, and at the time I was really into watching anime on Adult Swim, and really that was sort of the way to watch it at this point. I mean, they weren't really showing that much on Cartoon Network anymore besides Naruto, so. And I wanted to see what new anime was going to come out on Moribito, not on Adult Swim, and I looked up and it was happened to be Moribito. They called it like Guardian of the Spirits, I think. And then when it actually, it's like, okay. And I kind of forgot about it. Then when it finally played, it's like, oh, this is that new show they were talking about. Yeah, I remembered this. And, I watched it. Pretty good. And, of course, Yuri Lowenthal did his usual playing the minor character of, like, every anime. That's so funny. He's a major character in several other things, but he's also, like, a minor character in, like, every other thing. But he's, like, the recurring minor character. Not like just the one episode, like, Villager A character, as we'll say. Overall, I barely even remember this one. I don't really think I know what it's about. What's it about? Like some, like, prince guy who's gonna get, like, assassinated and some warrior Amazon lady takes him and, like, they travel. From the opening theme song done by Larkenseal, I guess, I don't even know how to pronounce it, which was, like, one of my top 10 anime OPs. And I rate that higher than Ready, Steady, Go. It was really like a tie between those two. Anyway, it looks like it's going to be like a nurturing or brother and sister. I almost want to say mother and son, though I'm not entirely sure because there seems to be a bit of there's not a big enough age gap. I feel like, those things, those kind of relationships are mainly determined by age. And the woman, the lead character with the spear, is probably in her 20s. While the little kid's like 12 or something. I don't know, maybe 14 or something. But yeah. Overall, this anime, to be honest, I really feel like it should be underrated. I feel like I should like this anime more. I don't know what it is. I just, don't really know if it's really that good to me. I feel like I should like it more, and maybe I'll give it another watch sometime, but, I don't really know what else to say about it. I've only heard the English version. I don't even think I've even looked up the Japanese voice actors, which is something I normally do in this sort of thing. I always look up who does the Japanese voices, just for, my own knowledge, just so I can know who does who. So I'd recommend the English dub. I think the English cast did a pretty good job from what little I saw. But yeah, I guess I'd recommend this one if it's your kind of thing. I mean, I liked Inuyasha. I like, feudal Japan. I like Dynasty Wars, like Samurai Warriors. I have wanted to play Way of the Samurai. So I'm into, the whole, older time period thing when done, when done in a time period that I actually like. Like, I'm not really into, like, Civil War stuff or World War II stuff, for that matter. But yeah, I mean, if you like this kind of thing, then you should definitely give it a watch. So, yeah. I'll see you guys later.